We've got our first semi-final match here, guys, and let's just cast our mind back to what has been happening over the last couple of episodes. We saw that Detective Pikachu was dragged into the Villaination Chamber by Cluto, where some sort of creation that he has put together has escaped from the chamber, probably done terrible things to Detective Pikachu, and is now on the loose. Where they're going, we're not sure. In the last quarter-final match, we saw Ohmwrecker put AntiSepticEye down for the 1-2-3 to advance to the semis, which, you know, could be considered an upset. But Ohmwrecker's been on a strong bit of form, but is that form going to help him? Because immediately after this contest, after pinning AntiSepticEye's shoulders to the mat, didn't even have a chance to absorb or celebrate his victory before his semi-final opponent started making his way down to the ring. I don't know who's authorised this. Maybe this was a Matt Rubio scheduling oversight, but it then looks like the Ohmwrecker is going to have to defend. Well, he's going to have to face off in his semi-final N60 tournament match against AntiSepticEye right after beating AntiSepticEye. Not only that, but AntiSepticEye went into boss mode immediately on his way down to the ring. Ohmwrecker, mate, big problems for you. Guys, smash that like button if you're here. Thank you so much for everyone. Send my thanks. AntiSepticEye is sprinting straight down to the ring and is taking down Ohmwrecker immediately. And AntiSepticEye is starting this one fast. And as we saw in the last video, Cluto and whoever that dude is with him, he's on his way somewhere. Are they on their way to the N60 arena? Question marks over that situation. Is now Ohmwrecker's got to fight for his life here as he puts boss mode AntiSepticEye down with a pop-up powerbomb. And Ohmwrecker's just saying to the ref, like, what is going on here? Why have I got to have my semi-final match straight after my quarter-final match? It's not fair. The deck is stacked against Ohmwrecker, and is AntiSepticEye against all of the odds here going to make it to the final for the N60 Championship? AntiSepticEye flying in with a forearm. And well, speaking of Matt Rubio, there is my man who may have had a scheduling conflict, but you got to say it loud, you got to say it proud. Ohmwrecker may not be glad, but he is my man, Matt Rubio. And let's have a little chat with N60 Sean about something which might be happening at N60 Mania. Eagle-eyed ones among you will spot a little briefcase, a certain money in the bank briefcase in Matt Rubio's hand. And at N60 Mania, we will be having a Money in the Bank ladder match. I am 95% sure I'm just going to let you guys choose whoever you want in that match. I think I'll either put a poll up on the Fun Kids website or on my community tab, where you guys can just choose who you want in the match. Top picks. Get to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match at N60 Mania. AntiSepticEye with a cover there. And of course, we'll get that briefcase, or maybe just Brock Lesnar runs out and just wins it, and then everybody can be cross. Oh man, WWE, interesting. Anyway, speaking of interesting, Ohmwrecker is managing to rally here, because he went through quite the contest against AntiSepticEye in the match before this. Jack took him to the limit, and Ohmwrecker now is having to dig deep here. And can he finally I thought he might have snuck it then. I thought he might have just a little sneakers. And Ohmwrecker, who's come so close in the past, is it just going to be too close for comfort once again for Ohmwrecker? But again, he's just firing big move after big move to AntiSepticEye. He's got the cover again too, and AntiSepticEye kicks out once again. Ohmwrecker, I think he's getting desperate here. He knows that if he doesn't put AntiSepticEye away soon, then he's going to be in trouble. He's now gone to the outside to bring in some reinforcements. And here they come once again. We're getting more footage of Cluto making his way. And here's two people who look very worried about this. Jake Paul, who has to fight Big Chungus for the World Championship, which is now owned by the Mean Division, are looking concerned because I think they've heard the rumours of who might be with Cluto. A lot of rumours, a lot of speculation on who Cluto may have rehabilitated to bring back to the N60 universe, and Jake Paul might be particularly nervous as he was responsible for putting that person out. That person, of course, is H2O Delirious, but it is not confirmed who is with Cluto, but Jake Paul and Allier are looking pretty nervous. AntiSepticEye now wailing away with the steel chair on Ohmwrecker. Ohmwrecker dropping AntiSepticEye on the back of his head with that backdrop. Desperation move from Ohmwrecker. And now Ohmwrecker wedging that chair into the corner. And now Ohmwrecker sending AntiSepticEye head first into that steel chair. And could this be Ohmwrecker's? This could be the biggest upset in the tournament so far. Diving splash, hooks the leg. 2. Ow, and AntiSepticEye just kicking out. Have a count of 2. Ohmwrecker now going back into the outside, bringing more weapons in. He knows he's going to have to just throw everything against the wall if he's going to have any hope of getting to the semi-finals here. Get to the finals, excuse me. Oh, he's just getting everything here. He's got a baseball bat and smash you up. That'll do it. Baseball bat time to the skull of AntiSepticEye, scrambling his brains. And now Ohmwrecker getting more equipment from underneath the ring. Table now being set up. Hurry up, man, Ohmwrecker, man. It's taking too slow to get this table situation sorted out. As now Ohm gets to the inside ring, and AntiSepticEye with a miraculous recovery from being smashed in the cranium with a baseball bat. But that's what happens in boss mode. And now AntiSepticEye without, what is he doing here? With no care for his own well-being. That's about a 25-foot drop. AntiSepticEye dropping the leg, and I think he's just jammed his spine. I think he's just crunched his tailbone into crumbs there. I'm not sure how much damage, though that did more damage to AntiSepticEye. See, AntiSepticEye just didn't have the strength to get Ohmwrecker all the way into the ring. And AntiSepticEye trying to walk that off, but I think the damage was done there. What is he doing? AntiSepticEye going once again to the top rope. He's gone for it a second time, but this time gets nothing but ladder. Ladder propped up against the ropes. Oh no, I think Ohmwrecker wanted to go for a powerbomb on the ladder against the ropes, but referee Shenwu stumbled clumsily into the ladder. AntiSepticEye takes the steal anyway, but I think Ohmwrecker would have liked to have maybe got a bit more purchase, maybe have put him through the ladder. I think Shenwu, well, he's going for it again and retake the spot. Oh, he's annoyed with Shenwu. And now Ohmwrecker, who I think his patience with the officiating has come to an end. I think he's annoyed that he's had to go into this semi-final match immediately after his quarter-final match. And it's now, went to redo the powerbomb, but AntiSepticEye manages to wriggle out of it. Shenwu's back in the ring, but Shenwu's just taking a Septiceye punch. Shenwu got in the way of AntiSepticEye, takes a Septiceye punch. Ohmwrecker with the DDT. And could this be the moment? Use Shenwu as like a human shield. And is that going to be what gets Ohmwrecker to the finals? AntiSepticEye getting just clubbed. Look at Ohmwrecker, just desperation. Axe kick. And guillotine. Guillotine kick right to the back of the neck. Pulls AntiSepticEye over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, and a bad break. Ohmwrecker should be in the finals to face either Popular MMOs or Ninja here. And again going for the neck wrecker. Hooks the leg once again. 1, 2. How hard was that Septiceye punch to Shenwu? Is he dead? And Ohmwrecker just getting Shenwu's face, just reviving, like slapping him across the face, like get up man. 1, 2. And AntiSepticEye's down for about a 42 count. Kicks out, and Ohmwrecker is going to feel aggrieved if he does not get to the final here. He's been done dirty. Is there someone who's got some sort of gripe against Ohmwrecker to try and not get him into that final? Big question mark being baseball back to the throat. And Ohmwrecker, who's gone through everything here, signaling for something. And Ohmwrecker launching into a boss mode of his own and crushing AntiSepticEye in the face with the knee. Ohmwrecker in Wraithwrecker mode. We've only seen it once before, and that was in the 8 versus 8 inaugural Brawl, the final episode of the last season. And now Ohmwrecker may have found a new lease of life here and is flying around the ring, and it looks like Ohmwrecker could be in his final last gasp here to get himself into the finals. AntiSepticEye thrown into the steel stairs. Ohmwrecker going up to the top row. Ohmwrecker in boss mode. We got a boss mode brawl on our hands. Flies down with the elbow drop onto the back of AntiSepticEye. And oh, hang on, we got more updates here. As the trash can with the garbage vehicle with Cluto and whoever his accomplice is now making his way to somewhere which doesn't quite look like the N60 arena. That looks too big. And now as Ohmwrecker overexerted himself here. Remember, AntiSepticEye still in boss mode. Flying clothesline. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that looks like to be the venue where N60 Mania is going to be held. Is that where Cluto's going? DDT to AntiSepticEye. Ohmwrecker sizing AntiSepticEye up here. AntiSepticEye just getting to his feet. Going for the neck wrecker once more. But AntiSepticEye managing to wriggle out of it. Elbows to the side of the jaw. Catches him with a flying heel kick. Gets Ohmwrecker to his feet now. Place in the finals up for grabs. AntiSepticEye could go against everything here, and it could not be enough for Ohmwrecker as he gets hit with a jackhammer. 1, 2, and it was just a 2 count. I was about to say it was a fine effort from Ohmwrecker, but he manages to get the shoulder up right at the last minute. Or I thought we might have been able to reverse it into the leg wrecker as we saw in his match against Jacksepticeye. And went for the Septiceye punch, but Ohmwrecker managed to block it. Neck wrecker time here. Hits the neck wrecker to AntiSepticEye. Go for the cover row. What are you doing? AntiSepticEye onto his feet now. And now Ohmwrecker going for the leg wrecker once again. Is AntiSepticEye going to tap out to the leg wrecker? AntiSepticEye just managing to wriggle out of it. I would have probably gone for the cover. Is that going to be Ohmwrecker's crucial mistake? AntiSepticEye fighting for his life now. Front face lock, uppercut. These are just slugging it out. Reverse springboard Frankensteiner from Ohmwrecker. Shades of Thanos. And now what's he going for? There's some sort of trailer hitch, an inverted figure 4 leg lock to AntiSepticEye. Ohmwrecker just wearing down the knees. I think the resilience of AntiSepticEye has proven too much. I don't know if he thinks he's going to keep him down for a count of 3. And now he's just using his submission holds to try and wear AntiSepticEye down, and those knees look injured. I think that might have slowed AntiSepticEye down. Ohmwrecker now just flying in. I think he can't have much left after this. More kicks to the head. Catches AntiSepticEye plumb. Tries to roll over to his front, but now gets caught in an ankle lock. The ankle wrecker from Ohmwrecker. Could he be taking these to the finals here? AntiSepticEye can't hold on much longer. He's calling for the bell. He's calling for the bell. He's tapping out. AntiSepticEye taps out at Ohmwrecker. And Ohmwrecker does the unthinkable and beats Jacksepticeye and AntiSepticEye one after the other to secure his place in the final for a match for the N60 Championship at N60 Mania. Big moment for Ohmwrecker, and speaking of N60 Mania, Cluto has arrived at the N60 Mania arena. Are they going to be lying in wait? Who is in the car with Cluto? Guys, I've been N60 Sean. Thank you so much for everybody who turned up at the last video. I mean, the notification squad, big shout out to all of you guys who are still here. I can't believe that after not uploading for a couple of weeks, over 1,000 of you just appeared. Really important to just remember and appreciate how awesome that is. So thank you so much, guys, for that. Got a slightly different video next. Went to a Crash Team Racing event. So if you're into Crash Bandicoot, you're into Crash Team Racing, probably watch that video. If you're not, then you don't have to. It's your life. I'm an N60 Sean, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.